Focus is not destroyed by distraction. It is destroyed by complexity. Focus is not destroyed by distraction. It is destroyed by complexity. Most people believe that the reason they cannot focus is because they're surrounded by too many distractions. The phone, the notifications, the noise, the interruptions. Those are symptoms, not the disease. The disease is the belief that you can hold multiple priorities, manage multiple goals, and pursue multiple paths simultaneously while maintaining focus. You cannot. The human mind is not built for complexity. It is built for singular, relentless, uncompromising focus on one thing at a time. And the Japanese understood this so deeply that they built an entire philosophy around it. A philosophy that creates focus so absolute it looks inhuman. Today I'm going to show you that philosophy. And then I'm going to show you a man who applied it and watched his productivity multiply by 4 in 2 weeks. His name is Ryota, 31 years old, runs a small design studio. Talented, hardworking, drowning. He has 6 active client projects, 3 new business proposals in draft, a side project he has been meaning to launch for 8 months, a podcast he committed to starting, a newsletter he publishes inconsistently, a course he is halfway through building, and a book idea he thinks about every morning. Every single one of these is important. Every single one has potential. Every single one deserves his attention. And because all of them matter, none of them move. He works 12-hour days. He feels busy every minute. But at the end of each week, when he reviews what actually got finished, the list is almost empty. The projects are not failing because Ryota is lazy. They are failing because his focus is shattered across 10 different targets. He is not working on anything. He is working on everything, which means he is working on nothing. This is not a time management problem. It is not a discipline problem. It is a simplicity problem, and Ryota has no idea how to solve it until he reads one sentence in a book about Zen philosophy. Ichinen, one thought, one focus, one direction. Everything else is removed. The sentence Ryota reads is this: Ichinen, one thought, one focus, one direction. All else is obstacle. Ichinen is a Japanese concept rooted in Zen Buddhism and adopted by samurai culture. It translates literally as one thought or single-minded focus. But it is not about concentration. It is about elimination. The principle of Ichinen says, you do not focus better by trying harder. You focus better by removing everything except the one thing. Not managing 10 priorities more efficiently. Not balancing multiple goals with better systems. Not optimizing your workflow to handle more complexity. One thing, until it is done. Then the next thing. This sounds simple. It is not, because it requires something most people are unwilling to do. It requires you to say no to 9 good opportunities so you can say yes to one great one. It requires you to abandon projects that you have already invested time in. It requires you to accept that you will never do everything. You will only do the one thing that matters most. Right now, completely, without division. That is Ichinen. Absolute simplicity, absolute singularity, absolute focus. The reason complexity destroys focus is not because your brain cannot handle complexity. It is because every additional priority you hold creates a background cognitive load that never turns off. Neuroscience research calls this open-loop anxiety. Every unfinished project, every pending decision, every goal you are pursuing simultaneously creates a small, persistent mental drain. Your brain allocates attention to every open loop, whether you're actively working on it or not. It is tracking, monitoring, calculating, worrying. The more things you're trying to do at once, the less mental capacity remains for any single thing. This is why Ryota can work 12 hours and finish nothing. His cognitive bandwidth is split across 10 projects. Even when he sits down to work on one, 7 others are quietly pulling at his attention in the background. The Japanese principle of Ichinen solves this at the root. By removing all priorities except one, you eliminate the background load entirely. All available mental energy funnels into a single focal point. This is not about working harder. It is about removing the noise so the signal becomes overwhelming. He wrote down every project, every commitment, every goal. And then he crossed out everything except one. Ryota reads about Ichinen and immediately understands what he has been doing wrong. Sunday night, he sits down with a notebook. He writes every project, every commitment, every active goal. The list fills 2 pages. Then he does what Ichinen demands. He crosses out everything except one. The one thing he chooses: finish the brand identity redesign for his largest client. Everything else, the side project, the podcast, the course, the book idea, even 3 of the smaller client projects, goes on hold. Not postponed, not paused, eliminated from immediate focus. He sends emails Monday morning. I'm simplifying my commitments. I will circle back in 8 weeks. If you cannot wait, I understand. 3 clients leave. He does not chase them, because the principle of Ichinen is non-negotiable. One thing, until it is done. Monday through Friday, Ryota works only on the redesign. No other projects open on his computer. No other tabs. No other mental threads. By Friday, he completes more progress than he did in the previous 2 months. Not because he worked more hours, because every hour carried the full weight of his undivided attention. What Ryota does not expect is how applying Ichinen changes everything else. The redesign finishes in 2 weeks. Under his old system, it would have taken 2 months. He moves to the next thing, a website build for a new client. Same process, one focus, no division, done in 9 days. Over 8 weeks, applying Ichinen to one project at a time, Ryota completes 6 major projects. Under his previous system of scattered focus, he would have completed 1.5, maybe 2. His output does not double. It multiplies by 4. Not because he works longer hours. Not because he learned some new productivity hack. Because he removes the complexity tax. Every hour he works now carries maximum cognitive force. There is no background drain, no divided attention, no mental residue from 5 other projects pulling at him while he tries to focus. One thing, complete presence. Finish. Move to the next. That is the power of Ichinen. Step 1. List every active project, goal, and commitment you are currently pursuing. Be ruthlessly honest. Include everything that is pulling at your attention. Step 2. Choose one. Not the easiest. Not the most urgent. The one that, if completed, would create the most meaningful result in your life or work right now. Step 3. Put everything else on hold. Not I will work on them a little. On hold. Completely. Communicate this to anyone who needs to know. Step 4. Work only on the one thing until it is finished. No other projects open. No other goals active. One focus. Step 5. When it is done, return to the list. Choose the next one. Repeat the process. This will feel wrong at first. Your brain will scream that you are abandoning important things, that opportunities will be lost, that you should be doing more. Ignore it. The complexity is what has been killing you. The simplicity is what will save you. Start today. One thing, until it is done. Simplicity is not the absence of things. It is the presence of the one thing that matters most. The Japanese concept of Ichinen is not about doing less because you are lazy. It is about doing less so that what you do actually matters. Most people confuse activity with progress, busyness with effectiveness, complexity with importance. They are not the same. Ryota used to work on 10 things and finish nothing. Now he works on one thing and finishes it completely. His output multiplied. His stress disappeared. His life simplified. Not because he found a better system for managing complexity, because he eliminated the complexity. The samurai understood this. The monks understood this. Every tradition that valued deep work understood this. Inhuman focus does not come from superhuman discipline. It comes from radical simplicity. One thing, completely, until it is done, then the next. That is Ichinen. Right now, you know what your one thing is. The project that matters most. The goal that would change everything if you actually finished it. Stop managing 10 things poorly. Start completing one thing completely. Be simple. Be singular. Be focused.